Well, today is the first official day of spring, primavera, in Buenos Aires, and we have the weather to go with it. Although there's a stiffer breeze than there was in the tropical conditions under which the Welsh team played their first game. Today they play the B selection of the Argentine, and in this side there are 6 players we've seen before. Among them Martinez, who played at centre for Belgrano, but will be playing outside half today, accompanied by Gravin, the Belgrano inside half. One of the forwards, Imhoff, and Villavicencio, who played at outside half of the interior, playing at centre today. We'll tell you more about the others when the game starts. For Wales, 3 changes from the side which lost to the Argentina a week ago. Phillips comes in at outside half instead of Bennett, Wiltshire in the second row instead of Baxter, and Walter Williams of Neath in the front row instead of Butler of Llanelli. There it is then, and we're all ready to start the 4th game of the tour here in South America. And there is, of course, one further change. Norman Gale, their number 9 with the ball, comes in at hooker instead of Brian Rees. And it's Carlos Martinez, who played at centre for Belgrano, to start the game up to the Welsh 25. And number 15 there for Wales, Mainwaring, and the first loose ball outside the Welsh 25. And a good breakaway there by Gravin, the scrum half. And up there too comes Perez, the wing. And it's trouble for Wales, but Phillips has it, and Bob Phillips, a good clearance under pressure, with the first attack coming from the Bees. Nestor Perez, the wing to throw in. It's Gale first in the line out. Behind him, Walter Williams, then Wiltshire, then John Lloyd, then Mainwaring. Right to the back, Tony Gray going up for it. And we'll have a set scrum. Just outside the Welsh 25, Luco Gradin, the Belgrano inside half, and Glyn Turner of Ebervale, number 20 there for Wales. Wales have it, and very nearly an offside there against Gradin, but we'll have it in again, says Signor Bertelli, the referee. Turner to the scrum. Wales have it. Straight to Dawes. Phillips tying up his bootlace there at the time. And it's Travaglini, the big wing, on the halfway line. Inside there to Morgan, the fullback. Morgan inside there to Imhoff. Great work here by the Bees, and up to the line, and defensive work by Wales, but it was a knock on, and we'll have a scrum back, despite the fact that the Buenos Aires crowd think it was a try. But great work there by Travaglini, the left wing, and Morgan, the fullback. And now we're in the Welsh 25. It was a Bees knock on, and Turner pushing the scrum straight. Wales have it, and Turner with a bad kick there, sliced it badly, and we're 10 yards outside the Welsh line. The Bees, the Argentine B selection, pressing. Travaglini, who played for the A side a week ago, the 6'3" left wing, into the line-out. But it's taken there by Mainwaring. Turner waiting for it. This time he gets a better kick in, and brings relief to Wales, and we're outside the Welsh 25. Travaglini to the line out. Wiltshire up there. Turner to Phillips, to Dawes. Dawes now, and it's Morgan with it. Morgan outside to Dawes again. Good handling here by the Welsh backs, and good defence by the Bees. And it's number 12 there, Benzi, and the Argentine Bees still on the attack. Lynn Baxter, the Cardiff forward, running the line for Wales this afternoon, and it's Andy Morgan, number 16, into the line out. Gale there, number 9, and Mainwaring has it there beautifully, and we'll have a set scrum. Number 7 there, blindside wing forward, is Plesky, the man we were told to look for, Gert Plesky of San Martin. And their number 8 is Hugo Miggins of Cuba. And now it's Gravin away on the blind side. And inside to Imhoff, and a great running by Martinez. And it's a great try for the Argentine, scored by Perez. Very fine passing after 4 minutes. Perez, the right wing, has scored for the Bees. Andy Morgan, number 16, Mainwaring up for it, but it's Plesky there, the man we were told to watch. Laurie Daniel under it, inside his own 25, beautifully taken by Daniel, and under pressure he does well to get that kick in, and with play taken 8 yards outside the Welsh 25. Number 4 there was Ciliares, but it's John Lloyd with it, and we'll have another set scrum. Most of the thrill so far from the B-side, and they're looking dangerous all the time. Grathin to the scrum. Let's have it again. And now it's Migwens there, going away on his own, the number 8, up to the Welsh 25, but back comes Wiltshire. And now, great play by the Argentinians. Benzi there, number 12. And it was a knock-on, and we'll have a set scrum. Just over 20 minutes gone, halfway through the first half, 3-0 still to the Bees, and Turner to put in. And Turner away there on his own, but we'll have it down again, says the referee, and this time it'll be the Argentine B ball. Grathin on the Welsh 10-yard line. And against the head again for Gale, and they're holding it in the back row. Turner now to Phillips, a bad one, and could have been a knock-on there, but the referees allowed the kick, and play goes up onto the Argentinian 10-yard line. Plenty of noise in the background, aircraft taking off, trains going by in several directions, and Perez with a throw-in. And that was a bad throw-in, but the referees allowed it. It's Turner going on his own again, as he's brought down there by Plesky, the man we were told to watch and who is having a very good game indeed. And here's Nestor Perez. Just inside the B-side's half of the field. And Wiltshire has it there, beautifully taken. Turner. And Turner's robbed. Turner having an unhappy game so far, and it's a penalty there for offside against the Argentinians. And we're just inside the Welsh half of the field, the Argentinians half of the field. Glyn Turner to take the short, quick one. And it's Dennis Hughes going through there on his own, inside of Wiltshire, up to the Argentinian 25. Gale is up there too, so is Mainwaring. And now can we have a quick heel? No, 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 we'll have a set scrum instead. Wales on the attack for the first time in this game, and we've got 22 minutes of the first half gone. And it looks as though the front row has incurred a penalty, yes. And relief for the Bees. And Dudley Morgan coming up with his penalty just inside his own 25. "26 minutes gone in the first half. Wales still 3 down. Morgan to the line out. Gray there. So is Wiltshire. Now can we have a quick heel from Wales? No, it's back to Grathin. Grathin again with Perez outside him. Inside there now. Great play by Asabo, the hooker. John Williams going underneath it. Oh, a very unlucky bounce there. Daniel's there. And it's Benzi up there too. And Travaglini's going over, and he scored for the Argentine. After 27 minutes play, a try by Travaglini. Travaglini it was who scored, And here's the conversion attempt by Gradin. It's a goal, and it's Argentina B 8, Wales 0. "12 minutes to go for half-time. Wales 0, the Bees 8, and Phillips to restart it. And up goes Varela there, just outside his own 25, and Gradin with a kick and play back almost to the B-side's 10-yard line. Daniel to the line out in Wales. They've got to pull something out of the bag pretty soon. Gradin to Martinez. Martinez away on his own. Benzi. But now it's Morgan with it. Morgan with Dawes outside him, and a good interception there. And it's the Argentinians on the attack there again with Villavicencio. And now it's Benzi, one-footed, up to Williams on the 25. He'll probably claim a mark. No, he hasn't. And Williams well out there to Dennis Hughes. Dennis Hughes just inside his own 25 in trouble. Can the Argentinians get it back now? And things getting a little scrappy. But here they are on the attack again. Gradin inside to Martinez. Martinez with a kick. And it's John Williams running it out of play just outside his own line. The B-side looking really dangerous now, putting in well-judged high kicks. And Andy Morgan just by the corner flag into the line-out. Gradin going for it there. Gradin trying to go through on his own. Imhoff's there as well. Imhoff trying to get it out. And here's Dennis Hughes again trying to break away, but it's a good kick there, which puts play back. But this time Wales have moved forward about 10 or 12 yards. And that's the score after 30 minutes. Wales, much to their surprise, I've no doubt, 8 points down. A try by Perez and a try by Travaglini, converted by Gradin. Wales still under pressure. Andy Morgan to the line out. Gradin after it there, beautifully to Martinez. Martinez with a kick for Travaglini, the big boy again. John Williams going across, who'll get there first? Oh, just out of the dead ball line. And Travaglini might very well have beaten John Williams to it there. Bob Phillips of Newport and Oxford University, the red-headed outside half, to restart it. It's gone, it's cleared the 25, and it was Wiltshire there with a kick. And play now on the Welsh 10-yard line. This Argentine B side really shaking the Welsh today. 8 points up and 8 minutes to go in the first half. And we're on the Welsh 10-yard line. John Lloyd with it. And now here's Turner going away. And that's the best run he's had. Phillips beautifully over the 10-yard line. Nobody up with him. But now it's Morgan. Morgan on the Argentinian 25. Going right. Tony Gray has it. Tony Gray has got Dennis Hughes outside him. And he held on to it too long. And there's Perez with it now in midfield, coming in from the wing. Inside the Argentinian 25. And a beautiful heel there by the Argentinians. And pressure relieved. John Williams under it. John Williams beats his man beautifully. And we have the ball out of play just outside the Argentinian 25. But great open play that. And Perez, the right wing, was hurt in that little lot. Perez all right after his injury in that Welsh attack. And we're just outside the Bees 25. And Dennis Hughes there, Wiltshire to Turner, Phillips, Dawes, ball, John Williams, the extra man. John Williams going through his own, up to the Argentinian 25. A late tackle there, but a beautiful tie there. Laurie Daniel scores for Wales after 34 minutes. A great try with John Williams coming up to make the extra man. And now it's John Williams who came up as the extra man to make that try for Daniel, trying to make it 8-5. It's near, no it's not, and it's 8-3. The Argentine B side in the lead with 5 minutes to go for half time. Martinez to restart it. Turner underneath it, so is Wiltshire, and that was Plesky having a bit of a tumble, and now it's Turner to Phillips, to Ball, John Williams the extra man again, to John Dawes, Morgan outside him, Morgan going inside over the halfway line, Morgan looking for but not finding anybody, and eventually it's Benzie who comes back and puts the ball out of play. But Wales looking a lot more dangerous now than they had for the first part of this game. And bad interference there at the back of the line out, but John Lloyd's gone round for it, and we'll have a set scrum for a knock-on. Grathin just outside the Welsh 25. And Grathin going without it. Eventually it's Migwens who gets it to Martinez. Martinez now over the Welsh 25. The kick for Perez, the wing. Andy Morgan's under it. He's called for a mark. It hasn't been allowed. And if a quick heel can come out of this, the B side is going to look dangerous. And a lot of rather unfortunate scrappy play there. And what's the referee going to do? He's going to call a scrum. And the B-side seeing if they can add to their score just before half-time. And Grathin going through on his own, but he's perhaps overdoing it a little now. And Glenn Ball pulled down just inside his own 25. Back there now to Martinez, trying with a drop goal. And it's over the dead ball line. And that's half-time with Wales behind by 8 points to 3. Bob Phillips to restart the game. Wales playing from left to right into the sun, and Dudley Morgan watches it go over the dead ball line. Martinez there, the man who played at centre for Belgrano. Glyn Turner underneath it. He's going to try and open it up. No, Turner once again failing with his kick. Travaglini underneath it, and Travaglini this time finding touch. And Turner not having a happy game at all. Laurie Daniel, the scorer of the Welsh try in the first half. Number 9 there, Norman Gale. 22, Walter Williams of Neath. Behind him is Wiltshire. And Mainwaring let his man go for him then, and Phillips there with Ball missing it. We're on the Argentinian 10-yard line. The referees allowed the advantage. John Dawes, Dennis Hughes is up there just outside the 25, and now Norman Gale puts a boot to it, keeps it under control very nicely, but the whistle's gone for a set scrum. And this is number 5, Laurie Daniel, the right wing, and the Welsh try scorer in the first half, captain of Pontypool this season. Inside the Welsh half of the field. Let's have it in again. Grathin to the scrum. Gale has it against the head, but the whistle's gone again. Grathin gets it this time to Martinez, going left. And a bad one there, but Travaglini to Morgan coming up as an extra man. Dudley Morgan, the full-back. Just outside there, Gray goes up for it, misses it. And now it's the Argentines on the attack. Number 13 there, Travaglini going in, but it was a knock-on. And we'll have a set scrum. Not a great game of rugby football. A lot of scrappy play. But the Argentinian defence quite magnificent. And they are prepared to attempt at least to throw it about. Now Turner with the ball on his own 25. Slow heel, Grathin surely offside, but to Phillips. Straight out to Dawes, to John Williams, who's come up as an extra man. Andy Morgan with it. Andy Morgan's got a race now. He's got Morgan there outside him, and a late tackle there, but the ball had gone up to the line, and it's Imhoff back there. Imhoff back running over the dead ball line. and it'll be a scrum 5 yards. Good piece of attacking play there by Wales. 23 minutes gone in the second half, and that's the score. Wales still trailing by 5 points. Wales now on the attack. They've got to do something soon. 24 minutes gone. Turner into the scrum, and we'll have it in again. Turner to the scrum again. Wales on the attack. Turner going on his own. Looking for Phillips, not finding him. He hasn't had a happy game as Turner. And now we're coming up to the Welsh 25. Now can we get the heel back? Yes, Turner has it. Phillips going left. John Dawes. John Williams has come up as an extra man to Glenn Ball. And now Daniel has gone over. Beautiful try by Daniel, his second of the game. And that makes it 8-6 with 15 minutes left for play. And it's Laurie Daniel to try and attempt to convert his own try and bring the scores level. It's a good one, and it's 8-all with 15 minutes left for play. Grathin again, and this time it's Miggins to Grathin. Grathin to Travaglini. Travaglini well pulled down there, and it'll be a set scrum. This boy Travaglini, number 13, is tall, heavy, and very fast. They've got to nail him quick. The B side really attacking now, but it's the defending side's ball. And Turner, who's been in trouble with the referee already for delaying putting the ball in, getting the scrum straight, back to John Williams, and John Williams finds touch and relieves pressure. Very nice kick indeed from a narrow angle, takes play well outside the Welsh 25. Alejandro Travaglini, number 13. And interference at the back of the line out there again. Grathin, number 9. Grathin very nearly through there, but well pulled down outside the Welsh 25. Now can we get a heel back? Yes, we do. And now then it's Glenn Ball adjusting it, and now he's got John Williams there. John Williams to Laurie Daniel. Laurie Daniel's got to go now. Inside to John Williams. Go on, John. His father's there shouting too. And he's just very nearly over. A great run there by John Williams. But good defensive work by the Argentinians too. But now Wales are on the attack. Just about 11 minutes left. And this could really produce the sort of thing that the crowd is going to enjoy. Well, that's the score, and just over 10 minutes left for play, and Wales at the moment on the attack. On the B-sides line, Travaglini to the line-out. This is really tense, and Daniel's over, no! Very nearly got it back to Daniel, but it's dead ball and a 25 drop out. Martinez to drop out, and this last 9 minutes is going to be exciting. Lloyd goes up for it just outside the 25. Mainwaring's there, and we'll have a line out just outside the Argentinian B-sides 25. Travaglini, and that didn't look straight. Wiltshire got it though. Turner has it. Turner away. Travaglini's after him, and Turner to Phillips. To Glenn Ball. Glenn Ball stops, goes through in his own. Beautiful break by Glenn Ball. Now outside there to Gale. Mainwaring, he must go. Why didn't Mainwaring give it out? But Wiltshire's there with a fly kick, and it'll be a set scrum for the knock-on by Billy Mainwaring. But Wales looking dangerous now. Grathin, number 9, and it's a penalty against Gale again, and much needed relief for the B-side. Morgan coming up, taking the quick one, and it's Laurie Daniel under it. Laurie Daniel, is he going to go across field? No, he's going, yes, he's going, oh, well done. And now it's Tony Gray there. Tony Gray going through on his own. And Ball there, Ball up to the 25. Wales really putting everything into it now. Morris is there on the 25. and it'll be a set scrum, but Wales putting everything into it now in the closing minutes of this game and getting applause from the crowd. Just inside the Argentinian 25. Wales producing more in the last 10 minutes than they have on the tour so far. 8 minutes left for play. Just inside the Argentinian 25. Grathin through his legs there, and now here's a chance for Wales. But it's up to John Williams. What's he going to do? John Williams going left, up to the 25. And he's getting the ball there. John Dawes to Morgan. Morgan must go in the corner. A great try for Wales in the closing minutes. Morgan, put it down, for goodness sake, he has done. And it's 11-8. Wales in the lead with, he said that he stepped over the line, and now it's Imhoff. Watch it, boys. He's going to take the kick out, and it's Imhoff there with a quick dropout. Mainwaring going back after it, and here's Mainwaring now. Witzlow, watch it, Mainwaring. And he gives it back there to Wiltshire, and Wiltshire puts it out of play. Well, the referee decided that Morgan had actually gone over the dead ball line before he touched it down. And of course, this is always possible. It's a pity Morgan didn't ground it straight away. The referee decided that Morgan, in that very thrilling piece of play, put his foot over the dead ball line. And that's Andy Morgan, the man whom the referee said stepped over the dead ball line, when if he'd have put it down straight away, Wales would now have been leading 11-8. Laurie Daniel to the line-out. Mainwaring back to Turner, to Phillips. Straight across to Dawes. John Williams up again, looking for Morgan. Morgan very nicely there to John Dawes, but the referee's whistle has gone. I would have called that adjustment. But Wales really have produced the football in the last 10 minutes or so. The Argentinian defence, though, has stood up to it magnificently. And we've got the set scrum now with the Welsh back row with their feet on their own 10-yard line. Going blind there to Martinez with a kick up to John Williams. John Williams, who's had a great game. Surely hasn't got the energy to do this. John Williams now changing direction to Daniel. Daniel now going across to the other side. He's got Andy Morgan outside him. Daniel with a little kick over the halfway line. Miggins there picking it up. And it'll be a line out on the halfway line, and Wales really on the attack now. Andy Morgan to the line out, inside the Argentinian half. Can they get it back from this one? Yes, Turner on his own to Phillips. Phillips with a break, a nice break to Phillips. Out there to Daniel. Daniel well pulled down by Travaglini. And now it's change of direction again. John Dawes there to Ball. Ball, they're really slinging it about now, the Welsh. Billy Mainwaring with a kick. And we want to see the ball really being passed now into the 25. Morgan and Travaglini watching it, and it's just gone out of play. Now, if a quick throw in there might well have produced a score. We've got 3 minutes left of proper time, and we're waiting for Laurie Daniel to come up to take the throw in. We've had all the excitement in the last 20 minutes, and Wales really must try and do it now. They should be up 11-8, but for a Andy Morgan putting his foot over the dead ball line when he could have touched it down, and it's Laurie Daniel now then to the line out 5 yards from the B-sides line. And that's a good one, and Walter Williams is trying to barge his way over just by the posts, and now let it get it back. Turner, they must score. John Dawes shouldn't have gone on his own, gives it back to Turner, and it was a forward pass with a set scrum. He had Andy Morgan clear there. One feels that Dawes should have passed it out and not tried to go in his own there. 2.5 minutes left for play. We're just outside the Argentinian line. Grathin with the ball, and Imhoff comes up and asks the referee something, and he's given a penalty against the Welsh front row. It looked as though Imhoff told him to do it then. And now it's quickly to Martinez. The Welsh side hadn't retired 10 yards, says the referee, and we're up almost now to the Argentine B-sides 25. Grathin with the ball again. And he brings up Morgan this time to look for touch. Morgan hasn't kicked it yet. He's run well over his mark. And now it's Daniel underneath it. Travaglini approaching him, and now the Welsh are going to throw it about again. Tony Gray again. Tony Gray now going on his own, but that's a bad one. Gray gave it to Imhoff. What a bad piece of play, and the ball's gone out of play just inside the Welsh 25. That was unlike Gray, who's had a good game. And the Argentinians attacking, just about a minute of proper time left to go. This has been 20 minutes of really great rugby union football. On the Welsh 25, Morgan right back there now to Mainwaring. And now here's Dave Morris with it. Dave Morris to ball the kicker. And it's Morgan under it just on the halfway line, and that'll be where the line out will take place. According to my watch, just over half a minute of proper time. There's not a great deal of extra time. It's still 8-all. And as a Welshman in South America, one feels, my goodness, it should be 11-8 to Wales. Travaglini just inside the Welsh half to the line out. And that's Valeres there going through. And we'll have a set scrum. No, it's a line out. Laurie Daniel with the ball. Just inside the Welsh half. Very untidy line-out work. Mainwaring interfered with there. And now they're going back into the Argentinian half. That was Plesky coming round for it, and we'll have a set scrum, Argentinian ball. No, it's a penalty again. And it's Grathin with it. And a line-out now just up to the Welsh 25. Well, either side could win this game now in injury time because we've had 30 seconds of it already. Wiltshire goes up for it there. He's pulled down, and it'll be a set scrum again. The crowd shouting Puma. It's not, strictly speaking, the Pumas. And that's a quick heel there. Grathin away on his own. The high kick to John Williams just outside his own line. Travaglini's up there too. And Tony Gray is there. And Tony Gray throws the ball, doesn't find his man, and it'll be a 5-yard scrum. And the crowd really getting excited now. On the Welsh line, 8-all it is, in extra time. Grathin putting the ball in the scrum. Gale gets it against the head. And it's almost a pushover try. Can they get it clear? No, it's a scrum down again. We've had 1.5 minutes now of extra time. 8-all it is still. The crowd here really getting worked up, as well they may, because possibility of another Argentinian victory over the Welsh touring side. Now, I notice the Grathin isn't being warned by the referee about not putting it in. Argentines have it. Grathin going away, trying to push his way over, but he's stopped short of the line. And now it's Dennis Hughes away with it, gaining valuable ground for Wales, but it's gone loose, and we'll have a line out just inside the Welsh 25. And that's the end of the game, and it's 8-all. Both sides a very hard game. Wales really had a fight to make it a draw, but should have been 11-8 with Morgan missing that certain try. Well, there it is, a draw, as hard a game as we've seen, and a really thrilling final 20 minutes. Wales, of course, drawing 8-all. How easily they could have won 11-8 with Andy Morgan tragically putting his foot over the dead ball line and trying to go round under the post. Next week's game against the Argentina C team. From South America, goodbye.